Hi guys, so today we're going to review multiplying with fractions, and I know some of you guys aren't really comfortable with fractions, and it's okay because most students aren't, and we're actually going to go ahead and start off by reviewing the basics. So for example, if I have the fraction 3 over 4, this 3 right here is called my numerator, and my bottom number here is called my denominator. So when it comes to multiplying fractions, there are two ways of doing this. So the first way would be to multiply by our numerator, which we remember is our top number, and then divide by our denominator. And the second way of doing this is to divide first by our numerator, divide by our denominator first, and then multiply by our numerator. So let's go ahead and see this with an example. So if we look here at example number 1, our numerator is this 1. So our first way of doing it, so I'm just going to go ahead and circle our first way. Maybe I should pick a smaller pen. So I'm going to multiply by our numerator, so 1 times 4, and then I'm going to divide by our denominator. So 1 times 4 is 4, divide that by 2, because that is our denominator, so that's why we divide that one. So 4 divided by 2, that gives me 2. And I'm going to show you the second way as well to show you guys that you get the exact same answer. So the other way is we would start off by dividing with our denominator. So 4 divided by 2, and then multiplying by our numerator, which is 1. So notice how here I'm dividing first by my denominator, and then I'm going to multiply by my numerator. So what does this equal? 4 divided by 2 is 2. I still have my times 1 right here, so that's why I still have it here. 2 times 1 is 2. So notice how I got 2 for both answers. Okay, this might seem a little bit complicated, but it's okay. Just pick one method and just listen to that one. I sometimes switch between which one is easier. Okay, so let's look at this one. Let's start off with our first method. Let's go ahead and highlight. This is my numerator, and this one's my denominator. So our first way of doing it is multiplying by the numerator. So 2 times 6, and then dividing by our denominator. So notice how here I have my numerator that I'm going to multiply with, and here I have my denominator. So this equals 2 times 6 is 12. Divide that by 3. That equals 4. Okay, let's look at our second method. So we have 6. We're going to divide by our denominator, which is 3, and then multiply by our numerator, which is 2. So notice how I'm dividing by my numerator first, and then I'm going to multiply by, sorry, did I say numerator? I meant denominator, and then I'm multiplying here by my numerator. So 6 divided by 3, that's 2. I still have my times 2 because that is my second step. So 2 times 2, that equals 4. Notice how I got 4 and 4. Okay guys, I hope this helps and you are able to work it out on your own.